The implications for Peter and his family in later life remind us of the duty of care that we have to all our servicemen and women. Running Deep is an important addition to the writings on Australia's defence capability and the people who are at its core. Peter covers many themes in his book: the training, education and development of our submariners, the importance of the submarine capability to our national security, the difficulties with the development and sustainment of the Collins-class capability over time, the reaffirmation of the importance of leadership, and the cost that some bear for their service. In doing so, Peter is clear in the statement of his opinions and is not afraid to offer praise or criticism. He is true to himself and has given us a very candid history of his life and service. Australians have a strong emotional attachment to their country's military and naval history, which is evident, for example, in the attendance at Anzac Day ceremonies. There is a general understanding of the feats and sacrifices made by Australians in the three services. I would suggest, though, that not many are familiar with the achievements of our submarine service and therefore, perhaps, have less of a relationship with it. I trust that Running Deep will help strengthen that relationship through greater awareness and understanding. His Excellency General the Honourable David Hurley, AC, DSC, retired, Governor-General of the Commonwealth of Australia. A note from the author. In the 4 decades that have passed since I joined the Royal Australian Navy as a gangly youth, the world has shifted irreversibly across environmental, technological, societal, and geopolitical dimensions. In these ever-changing surroundings, I have dedicated much of my life and most of my energy to furthering the security and prosperity of Australia as a nation. I chose to do that from within our Navy's strategic deterrent force, the Submarine Arm. Life in uniform did not begin with grandiose notions or high ambitions. I joined as a hopeful but uncertain young man. The challenges and adversity I faced over the years at sea and ashore, in peacetime and at war, have shaped and transformed me generally for the better. In living a submarine life, I continually found purpose, meaning, and connection. Over time, I developed into a proud and able naval officer and eventually emerged as an elder with some hard-won wisdom. Accepting that every sailor's story is a sea story and should be taken with a grain of salt, this memoir is an honest account of one man's naval and submarine career. While it is truthful, it is not the entire truth. If you have opened this book expecting to discover details of the classified operations of Australian submarines conducted at any time over the past 50 years, you will be disappointed. This is not an exposé on the where and when of our top-secret missions. To reveal the operational secrets entrusted to me would contravene the Crimes Act 1914, breaching the vital security net which safeguards and enables effective operations. It would place brave Australian men and women at even greater risk than they already face through the hazardous nature of their service. What you will find are tales of service, daring and leadership drawn from a life beneath the waves, a life demanding courage, commitment and compassion in equal measure. They capture something of the mystery, thrill, occasional terror and enduring satisfaction of living and working with submarines and with those who take them to sea as warriors. It is my fervent hope that I can, in some measure, inspire the next generation of Australian submariners. At the very least, I wish to offer insight into what is a genuinely rare way of life, and a greater appreciation of the capabilities and tremendous value of our submarines as a strategic deterrent. While the experiences are my own, they illustrate the struggles, failures and triumphs of a submarine arm that is vital to the nation in an era of rising uncertainty and challenge. This is the story of my life as an Australian submariner.